Hey, what is up guys, the only monster here with another replay. This replay was sent in by now known as Animosity, previously known as Bloody Hell, previously known as Reminisce. This man changes his username more than I changed my underwear, but that is no that is no problem. We're here to cast the game for him. And yeah, let's get into it. Actually, heading over to the off lane. I'm not sure. I thought it was gonna be mid a mid OD, but it looks like it might actually be the offlane OD. So interesting. So it looks like it's gonna be the mid Wind Ranger, the support duo of this Dazzle and the support Pudge, and then the safe lane Light Stealer. Pretty interesting stuff. Offlane OD, I haven't seen it this patch, but last patch it was like there was a point when OD offlane was kind of AIDS for score. Just go to meme hammer and just burst people down. But yeah, let's get a look at this dire draft. Support Mirana Oracle, I'm guessing. Yeah, and then the mid Lina. All right, Juggernaut safe lane and then off lane Axe. A lot more clear cut here for the side of the dire. Let's see how it ends up working out. Oh, not quite actually able to get that sentry ward. Maybe Mirana should try to deny that since they really do know that the ward is there. They just need to get another sentry and they should be able to get that arrow off the mark. So it's a hook. So it looks like in the end. Oh, are you 2 for 2? No first blood here. Both, the Mirana and the Pudge missing their spells. It's gonna be nice. I actually think this Pudge is gonna lay with the OD. I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be quite nice. Like, it's a pretty nice setup for the hook, the Astral Imprisonment. Um, as soon as the guy comes out of the Astral Imprisonment, you kind of just hook him. Curious to see how Animosity is gonna do this on the OD here in the offlane. Yeah, very unusual. Well, I wouldn't say very unusual, but decently unusual, especially now in this patch. But it was pretty strong. You just rush the meme hammer. You Astro Imprisonment people. You meme hammer on top of them, like with the damage of the Astro and the meme hammer, it's quite a bit, and then pop a few arcane orbs on top of that. That target's pretty dead. Blade Fury. Juggernaut might want to be a little bit careful here. Fortune Sent onto the OD. OD still clicking away, and the hook. Yep, securing the first blood. Nicely done there by the Pudge. Securing the kill onto the Juggernaut and claiming first blood onto the safe lane. That's pretty big. Arcane Orbs doing quite a bit of work there. Juggernaut underestimating how much damage can really pump out this OD, and this push with the pure damage can do quite a bit of work too. See over in the mid, pretty even stuff. I'm not really sure like how this actually goes. I don't really play Lina nor Wind Ranger, so I don't really know how the matchup really goes. But I'd guess it's sort of even. Maybe once the Lina starts getting a little bit more points into the Dragon Slave and the passive, then this Lina might start pulling ahead in last hits. But then you also have the power shot from the Wind Ranger, which can do quite a bit of damage and clean up a few creep kills here and there. Battle Hunger into the Life Stealer. Needs to get a last hit here in order to get that off. Does manage to, and comes right back out, but taking a bit of harass here. Mirana doesn't have the arrow, missed it a few seconds ago, so still gonna have that on cooldown. Pudge getting chased down by this Juggernaut. They wanted to go for his courier, but then changed their minds. Nice little pull here from the OD, but a little bit unfortunate that the dire creep wave is also meeting the creeps here, so. Forced to use the Wind Run there here on the mid. It's Wind Ranger. It's gonna be interesting here in the mid, cause it's gonna be interesting in the mid, like, cause once either Wind Ranger and like Lina get their level 6, they're gonna have quite a bit of kill potential onto each other. The Lina with the Laguna Blade, and then the Wind Ranger with the Shackle. Oh, the arrow hitting onto the Life Stealer. Shallow Wave. Still no points in the Shallow Grave, and not gonna be able to save his boy here. But yeah, also this Wind Ranger, when you get level 6, that focus fire into the Shackle. You can burst people down from 100 to 0 pretty quick. We're at top. Purifying Flame, Fortune's End combo. They're only level 2, so it doesn't quite deal a lot of damage, but you know, once he starts getting more points into Purifying Flames, then gonna be a little bit more, you're gonna feel that punch a little bit more. So far, this Lifestealer not doing too well, already going down and not doing too well in the last hits neither. OD has the Astral, but it's gonna save it. It's gonna use the Astral onto the punch, onto the Juggernaut. I was thinking of the punch, going for the hook there. Did go for the hook, but after the Astral had ended. So, and yeah, anyways, like landed onto the creep. So a little bit unfortunate there. It's a pretty nice setup. Like you know, if you get an Astral onto the Oracle and then you try to hook him like underneath the tower, closer to you, it could definitely be a kill. You know, not like Juggernaut can just play Fury out of that. Oracle quite limited in his escape mechanisms. This Mirana though can't be hit. This Wind Ranger over here by the mid, trying to look for an arrow. She's creeping. She's waiting. She wants something. Oh, arrow connects on through. Lina a little bit far. LSA does hit on through. Dragon Slave right clicks with the Wind Run. And all the magic burst has already been utilized, so once that Wind Run comes through, that Wind Runner was pretty safe. Nice little cut away at the tree there, so they're able to get back. Oh, hook. Oh, mighty close for a blind hook. Props to him. Oh. Wind Ranger getting the kill onto the Mirana, using the Wind Run. Might need to be a little bit careful to get that D ward, but this Wind Runner gonna be pretty happy about claiming up that kill on that camper there. Oh, another hook. A little bit off the mark there. Astral Imprisonment onto the Juggernaut. No hook available. Are starting to run him down with the Rod arrow. Off the mark. Fortune's End onto 2 with the Blade Fear. This Pudge taking a little bit too much damage. Purifying Flames to clean him up. Even though the Miranda didn't quite do anything, if in fact didn't quite do anything, but they're able to get the kill onto this Pudge here. Nice Fortune's End from this Oracle, and then the Blade Fury, more than enough damage. Arrow, nice dodge, good little sidestep there. 2 TP rotations coming in. Dazzle being the first responder. Poison Touch onto the Oracle. The hook, woo! Just off the mark there. Purifying Flames to purge off that poison. And looks like both teams will back away. Let's see how this Lifestealer is doing. Alright, alright. He started to, you know, since the Mirana went away from the lane, he's had a little bit less pressure, so he can farm a little bit better, and you can see that in the last hits. Alright. I mean, if you're gonna be doing that, like, onto the creeps, you might as well do it into the, like, some jungle creeps. Like, you can get solo EXP for that, and you don't deny away EXP and gold from your core here, but it is what it is. See, Axe hitting up the jungle. Looks like he's gonna be going for the Vanguard first, the boots, and then probably after that the Blink Dagger. So no Blink Rush for him. Astral onto the OD. Pudge not quite nearby for a hook. But here comes the orbs. Nice pull, by the way, there. This Pudge needs to be a little bit careful. I mean, a little bit careful. A little bit closer to this off the mark there on the hook. Needs to be closer to this OD, because there's been many times where there's been like an opportunity to get an Astral Imprisonment hook off, but you know, this Pudge just hasn't been quite close to him. Or maybe maybe Animosity needs to try to communicate that better to the Pudge, because you know, it's quite a nasty combo. The Astral Imprisonment to the hook, like, it's basically a guaranteed hook. With the damage of the Astral on the hook, you can bring targets down pretty low, and a few autos on top of that. They're in trouble. Lifestealer already with the level 6, so does have the infest if he does need to get away. So he's pretty chilling here. Now that the Lifestealer is level 6, getting a kill onto him does become a lot harder. Oh, infesting onto a creep. Onto the Hellbear Smasher. So you actually want to go... I'm not actually sure why he infested that. Oh, nah. Actually got that deny. Nicely done there. Oh, chasing for this Rune, not quite able to deny it now. Wind Ranger, kind of a no man's land. Lina popping the illusion there to get the mana. LSA a little bit off the mark. It looks like that's gonna be the end of that. Not quite able to land the LSA. Need a little bit more movement speed, but didn't quite have the Fiery Soul stacks going in. See, Axe almost there to his boots. Then after the boots, we'll certainly be going for the blink, or at least that's what I think. Oh, coming out of the infest. Not quite able to catch onto this Mirana. Oh, Meme Hammer completed for this OD. That's gonna be quite nice. His tower is gonna be taking a lot more damage now. And once this Meme Hammer is back off cooldown, it'll be nice to see an attempt onto this Oracle. Another hook off the mark. A little bit unfortunate there. Nice little double stack here from the Wind Ranger. I'm not sure she's gonna be able to farm the Ancient stack, but... Oh, he's not even gonna bother farming any of the stacks. Just, you know, stacking it up. What a player. Life Stealer. Hiding into the trees. Leap 1. There has another leap available, so... Mirana is gonna be A-okay. I'm gonna switch over to net worth before I forget. Midas, alright. Going for armlet, face boots, alright. Oh, arrow. Ooh. Almost actually hitting onto the dazzle, but the range creep tanking that arrow for him. I think that the actual target was the range creep, and just, you know, maybe someone got in between and you arrowed them, but I think the target was the range creep itself there from the Mirana. How it looks, I'm surprised neither one of these mids have died to each other. Like, dude, look at that. LSA with Dragon Slave. Wind Ranger, like, lower than half HP. Does have a salve. So should be okay, but ooh, this is a nice rune here for the Lina. Salve getting popped by the Wind Ranger. Lina with the LSA, not quite enough. Just popping the LSA all by itself, and now the turnaround. The Shackle and the Focus Fire almost getting the kill, but the Oracle rotation with Purifying Flames hook a little bit off the mark. Not gonna be able to claim up this Lina kill. Man, oh man. Woo! Dude, this Lina needs a lot of thinking to do to this Oracle, because this Windrunner was turning that around completely. Like, that would have been a dead Lina 100%, but that Oracle with the Purifying Flames coming in clutch, cleaning up the kill onto the Windrunner. Really nice rotation there by the Oracle. Like, so surprised. I didn't even see him, man. I was so focused on this Lina and this Windrunner that, you know, completely forgot about the Oracle. OD trying to find an Astral Imprisonment. Oh, this Oracle. Meme Hammer, here it comes, boys. Drop it down. Oh, the timing, not quite there. Not able to stun up the Oracle. They are gonna get the tower now, the Fortune Sent. Onto the OD. Looks like the Juggernaut also wanna get involved. Looks like he's just content farming. Does he really wanna go onto this OD and try to get a kill? Maybe a little bit shook with the Pudge in the vicinity, but Pudge doesn't have a whole lot of mana, and you do have Omni Slash. And you do have Oracle here in the vicinity, so I don't know. I think it could have been a good attempt, but, you know, this Juggernaut don't want to risk it. Doesn't want to end up going down. But I think it's a fine attempt to, you know, get your Omni Slash on cooldown, get to use it. Maybe you land the kill, maybe you don't. But you know what they say, you miss 100% of shots you don't take. Battle Hunger onto the Dazzle, dropping kind of low. Needs to be a little bit careful here, not to get Colin Bladed. Also, another thing that I didn't point out, it's a little bit unfortunate, like on the side of the Radiant, they do have a save, but countered by this Axe. Not really sure how the pick and phase went, but I'm almost sure that Dazzle was picked, and then in the second phase, this Axe was picked in order to counter this Dazzle. Pudge TPing down bottom. Maybe it wants to make a move onto this Axe or Mirana, but none of the raiding heroes really interested in playing down here. Arcane Orbs onto the Oracle. Astral Imprisonment, did he put the False Promise onto himself? He did, so he should be A-okay. Wrapping around, getting onto this Dazzle. Pudge is still in the tree. He's gonna hook onto this Axe, Dismember. But the arrow, canceling Dismember, TP from the OD and the Wind Ranger also coming in through Moonlight Shadow. Do they have Dust? They do have Dust. It does hit onto the Axe, but I don't think it hit the Mirana though. Arcane Orbs, not quite able to get the kill. Axe does end up going down, but it does cost the Pudge's life. Oh, actually, Animosity able to find a kill onto the Mirana there. So, nicely done. Able to clean up both kills there. Good bit of gold going into the Radiant's pockets. A little bit unfortunate this Pudge had to end up going down, but I think overall, you're pretty happy if you're the Radiant getting those 2 kills there. See, double no. Alright. Probably guess this Yule Scepter coming. This Lina. Yep. Let's see. Glimmer Cape. Yep. Very nice item. Aghanims. Alright. Straight up. Blink Aghanims. Yeah, why not? Like, Blink. Try to get a little bit closer. Try to get those initiations. And the Aghanims, getting those 2 charges on those Astral Imprisonments can be quite nice. That's how it looks at least. See what this Juggernaut's going for. Maelstrom, alright. And then into the SNY and then I'm not sure what this is. This might actually be a Scotty being queued up there. So we'll just have to see. Slice to almost there to his armlet. I'm curious to see if he's gonna get a Desolator after the armlet to, you know, try to chunk down these heroes and increase his physical output, or if he's gonna go for something else, like, I don't know, maybe an AC. Not really sure what this Lifestealer's plan is after the armlet, but it really is up there in the air. LSA Yules, LSA combo. Then the arrow, ooh, does hit onto the OD. That's a long arrow, but with the support of the Wind Ranger, this Lina needs to start backing away, and with this member holding down to place, they gotta be able to clean up that kill. Now Mirana needs to start backing away. Does have 3 leaps available, so she's pretty chilling. But now with the Lina gone and 4 heroes here in the vicinity, they're gonna be able to start taking this mid tower. Arrow, not quite connecting through onto anything. Beam Hammer, get a little bit more damage out there, and they're gonna be able to claim up this mid tower quite nicely. Moonlight Shadow though. Blink reveal for the axe. They get the call in onto this Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger dropping pretty low, using the Wind Rune, but the Battle Hunger and the auto from this Mirana able to clean up this kill. Hook onto the axe. Not sure that's the target you want to really going on. Yeah, it's gonna start backing away, and that arrow grazing his butt there, almost connecting on through. But the blink and the call, this Pudge, quite a bit of trouble. Let's say Laguna, Colin Blade, the whole kitchen sink. They get the kill. OD made a good move, immediately getting the frick out of there and just going and pushing out the lanes. Because, yeah, once you take that tier 1 and, you know, the Lina respawns and they start regrouping themselves together, it's like, nah. We don't want none of that. Oh, Wind Ranger TPing down bottom, does get the shackle onto the Juggernaut. Focus fire. Already used a Wind Rune, so needs to be a little bit careful that this Juggernaut doesn't turn around and just Omni Slashes her. Oh no, Yule Scepter, LSA, Wind Ranger in a whole lot of trouble here. Purifying Flames and the auto, secure the kill. Man, real unfortunate, like fine attempt here onto the Juggernaut, but came in a little bit too late there for the tower defense. Like, you know, the tower was pretty much already dead. Got the shackle, but wasn't quite close enough to, like, you know, she could have been here and then Juggernaut here, shackles, immediately starts hitting, but, you know, shackled and then kind of had to run over, get a little bit closer, wasted maybe like a second and a half, then had to focus fire, and the rest of the dire heroes were there in the vicinity. It's a little bit hard, actually. Woo, spicy kill going on. Let's have a look at that. Maybe rewind a few more seconds. That should do it. That's how it looks here. They have vision of the OD, so he's not blink. Oh, Astral. Oh, actually. Okay. They get the kill. They use a hammer. Yeah. But I'm surprised. Like, Animosity didn't actually hit the. Oh, down on bottom. Dismember onto the Juggernaut. Juggernaut does have the Omni Slash available. Might choose to use it. Might be forced to use it. But uses it. Dazzle goes away. Maybe should have gone into the creeps so that it would have jumped onto the creeps. But I understand that, you know, you want to tank the hits. It's like, alright, I'll take the hits. Like, I'll die for the team, no problem, guys. But yeah, that's a big kill going the way of the Radiant there. And, you know, the axe also going down. Not very good. I'm surprised this the the OD missed his combo there. And also I'm really surprised that Mirana didn't arrow the OD while he was channeling his meme hammer. So a little bit curious there. And also like the Axe had full vision of this OD, but maybe thinking like they could make a play onto him, but you know, just gets astraled and ends up going down. Just far too low in HP there. So look, yeah, SNY here for the lifestealer. Got a little bit of that status resist going on. Yeah, Wind Ranger needs a BKB yesterday. Like, there's far too many things to control her down, but even with the BKB, we'll still need to be careful with this axe, cause those calls can be quite deadly. Oh, smoke movement coming on through DD on the Mirana, but the smoke movement, it's only both of the supports, so doesn't really pack a whole lot of a punch. Wind Ranger here onto this Juggernaut with the focus fire. Not really sure she has a vision. Ooh, Fortune Sand coming in just the nick of time, saving this Juggernaut's life. Moonlight Shadow as well getting popped. On the other side of things, Axes end up going down to this Pudge OD here. Moonlight Shadow coming to an end. Oh, they find the Oracle here hiding in the trees. Lifestealer just makes to scoot his way on over. Mirana still has another leap. Both supports are getting chased down. Lifestealer trying to find... Oh, Fortune Send? I mean, False Promise. Lifestealer able to find the Mirana. Juggernaut trying to find the support. Oh, but the Shallow Grave is gonna get used. Yules, LSA, hitting onto the Lifestealer. Laguna Blade is gonna secure the kill onto this Lifestealer. Nicely done there by the Luna A, hitting the combo there correctly. Fortune, not a lot of backup. Oh, nice hook onto Lina, putting him closer, and Lina is gonna end up going down. Blade Fury forward, but the Astral onto himself. Juggernaut does have the Omni Slash available. Uses it? Onto the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger didn't have the Wind Run quite available. I don't think she actually had the mana. No, she didn't. Needed 10 more for that. Juggernaut does get the kill. Oh my god. Can't even finish. Blink, call, and the Calling Blade. Not quite enough. Oh man, the Astral and the Meme Hammer does connect on through. Battle Hunger onto this OD. Needs to be a little careful. Dismember. There's a haste there. They drop the hammer, and with the hook, able to get the kill. Another... Dude, what is happening? Oh, able to blink out right after this Astral. Glimmer. Face, but I'm gonna get the kill. Apologies, had a little bit of an interruption. Somebody came into my room like an absolute animal and just interrupted me. But, you know, we're back. But dude, so much action happening this past few minutes. Like, I haven't been able to keep up, and it's still going. Haste, the hook, gonna be a little bit off the mark there, a little bit unfortunate. Could have just honestly just ran down at the Lina, but you know, you don't really know who's behind the Lina. Could be, you know, a support, an Axe, or Mirana right behind her. So don't really want to risk it. Oh, hook, dismember, but the Juggernaut is in the vicinity, and Pudge doesn't really have the backup of his team. It's gonna end up going down. Calling Blade. Oh, still on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Fine attempt there by the Pudge, but you know, maybe testing his luck a little bit too much, and talking about testing their luck a little bit too much. Oh, nice force tap there, dodging the LSA. Delina doesn't quite have the Yules LSA combo, you know, down to frame perfect. So this Dazzle was able to force staff away. Let's see, Wind Ranger pretty much has her BKB. That's gonna be quite nice for her. OD almost has his Axe. Also he has that. It's gonna be quite nice getting those 2 charges on the Astral Imprisonment, and then after that has a BKB queued up. Hasayasha almost gets the SNY here. Actually, I haven't looked at this lifestealer in a while. Yeah, has a Sage working on that Yasha. Focus fire onto the Juggernaut. Wind Run. Oof, oof. Blade Fury, but the focus fire is still going on, popping the BKB so he doesn't get affected by the Blade Fury, and they get the kill into the Juggernaut. Juggernaut in a little bit too deep. I mean, did he actually have a TP? He did actually have a TP, so he could have just spun and TP. I mean, he didn't really know where the Pudge was. They're pretty much the only person that can cancel a spin TP, but honestly, I think it's a fine attempt. Like, when you're surrounded by 3 heroes and you're not far ahead, like you're not ahead, then it's not really a good idea to be going for these type of plays unless you can really outplay the enemies, but yeah, doesn't quite end up always working out. Ether Lens, going for the blink now. That's gonna be quite nice. Yasha almost completed there. For the Defiance, very much needed. Shard. Alright. I mean, why not? It's not what it used to be for sure, but it's still nice enough. Like, decreasing the enemy's attack damage is quite nice, especially against this Windrunner or this Lifestealer. Especially the Windrunner. Windrunner doesn't really deal a whole lot of damage, so those stacks can be quite nice. Items completed for this OD. That's gonna be quite nice. Actually, changing his item choice for the Aeon Disc instead of the BKB. A lot of dire heroes down here in this offlane tower. Dazzle might want to be a little bit careful there. 4-staff away, so this Lean is not able to find the Yules. Arrow, just to scout things out. Maybe try to find someone hiding in the trees. Blink, call onto this Pudge. Try to drag him back. Moonlight Shadow. OD and Lifesteal are not in the vicinity, so this Radiant team needs to start backing away, not try to find a fight. Arrow. Ooh, actually connects onto the Dazzle. Try to sidestep that, but wasn't quite able to. Nice attempt there at the Pudge, at the hook there to try to bail his Dazzle out of trouble, but unfortunately, actually lands onto the Axe. So they get a pick off onto this Dazzle. They might actually choose to push, but actually they're not gonna choose to push this tier 2, and they're just gonna farm the jungle and back away. It's unfortunate for them. They don't have a tier 2. Maybe they could have claimed the outpost. Oh, but OD. Woo! Man, oh man, that blink coming in the last second there. If I actually just instead of blink just called, could have actually found him, but you know, there's no way. I'm not sure he actually had vision of him. I think OD was actually well hitting into the tree, so gonna rage away this Fortune's End. I see. Needs to be a little bit careful though. Axe is in the vicinity, and with the blink ready. Oof, oof, oof. He's sticking around to farm this Axe. Sure gonna like this. Nice call. Getting onto all the creeps. Fortune's End. LSA. Ooh, able to get the infest off, but they do manage to kill the creep. Rage. Starting to run away. And I think, yep, they don't have any more lockdown after that. Man, this lifesteal is so lucky he was actually able to get the infest. If this Lina lands the LSA there, that's a dead lifestealer there for sure. Wind Ranger trying to find something. Wait for this first staff. I heard a call, but the double astral. Oof, arrow canceling the meme hammer there. Hook onto the catapult there. Not quite landing onto the axe or a target that perhaps a Pudge wanted to find. But dude, this OD, you know, with these saves, gonna make this Axe's life a lot harder. Blink, call onto the Dazzle, but the Blink Astral immediately. Arrow actually hitting onto the Wind Ranger. Needs to be a little bit careful. That was a long duration arrow, but so they weren't quite ready. Ooh, Omni Slash onto the Pudge. Able to get that kill there, so that's gonna be quite nice. LSA. Not quite able to get it. Astral did come on through. Nice call onto the Wind Ranger and the OD. But the Axe dropping pretty low. False Promise is gonna be there. Lifestealer chunking away at the support. It's gonna get the kill onto the Oracle. OD. Astral himself. Lifestealer trying to chunk down at this Axe, and they will be able to clean up the kill. Not enough heal came through. Now Lina needs to be a little bit careful. Popping the rage. Starting to chase for this Lina kill. A little bit too speedy. Another Astral. Man, these Astral spams. Now that the BKB has ended, this Lifestealer needs to be a little bit careful. A nice sidestep there. Dodging away the Dragon Slave. Oof. Meme Hammer, Astral combo, not quite working out. The Hammer, clean up the kill onto the Lina there. Fortunately, this Wind Ranger, ooh, getting saved there by the Astral. But I still did end up going down, man. These Arcane Orbs doing so much work, man. Are they gonna be able to find this Mirana? Yes, they will. And the Meme Hammer's ready. Please tell me you got it right. Wasn't quite able to find the combo there, but with the Arcane Orb, able to get him the kill regardless. Man, dude, this OD doing absolute God's work that fight. Dude. The amount of his teammates he saved from this axe call and same, I mean, including this Wind Ranger, was actually insane. Also, the amount of damage he was able to pump out during that fight was pretty crazy, you know. Spamming out those arcane orbs every once in a while, like tsh, tsh, tsh. And yeah, like I said, this this Aghanim Scepter making this axe life very hard. Now able to find the right initiations. Like if this axe is not jumping this OD, then he's not gonna be jumping anybody, because whoever he jumps, they're just gonna get astraled. Let's see, Wind Ranger working on the data list. Oh, you'll set there, but with the backup of the Wind Ranger, this Lina won't try for the LSA combo. Denying away the DD there. Cheeky deny. Is this a sheep stick? I'm not actually sure. I'm not familiar with these int items, but I do think that's a sheep stick. Actually, let's look it up real quick while there's nothing happening. Let's see. Oops. Yes, it is. Lovely. I know my items, boys. Let's see. I'm actually really surprised this axe has not gotten a blade mail as of yet. I think it could be quite nice against this Wind Ranger and also this OD when, like, you know, sometimes they don't really see that you have the blade mail and they just click on you regardless, or, you know, you have the Arcane Orb selected, like, to attack every single time you have it available, and you pop the blade mail and not quite realizing. But yeah, really surprised he doesn't have the blade mail. Went for the hood instead and the shard, so. Podge still working on that blink, and yeah, Lifestealer gonna be going for that Scotty. It's gonna be quite nice against this axe for sure. Also against this Lina, you know, slowing down the range heroes. Moonlight Shadow. Oh, but the Podge with the dust down to 3. Might have maybe found one too many heroes. The Shallow Grave did come on through, but the Calling Blade was there. Ooh. Focus Fire, able to get the kill onto this axe. Wind Ranger popping the Focus Fire, and this Omni Slash hits, not doing a whole lot of work, and now getting Astral Imprisonment. Blade Fury to try to run away. Another Astral with the combo. Is it gonna hit? Yes, it will. Oracle in a whole lot of trouble, gonna end up going down. Nice double shackle onto the Lina and the Mirana. Lina. Way too squishy. Like, that's a bad one. That's a bad downside about having a Lina. Oh, Astral onto this Mirana, able to clean up the kill with the orb there. That's the one disadvantage of having like Alina. Is like once you get on top of her, especially in these later portions of the game, once you do get on top of her, it's like the hero's like paper mache. Cut right through him. Yeah, this Lifestealer already with the Scotty, it's getting kind of hard to bring down this Lifestealer for sure. We're up into their high ground now. Gonna be able to claim this tier 3 and the racks for sure. If there was any type of response from the side of the Radiant. I like what the Juggernaut's doing here, trying to cut away at the creep wave, but it's a little bit too late. Like, there's already creeps here, and there's no more tier 3. Maybe there's a tower to actually kill the creeps. This would be a good move, but a little bit too late on the creep skip there. But good attempt. The intention was there.
I'll take that as tribute.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So are they gonna bump into each other? Yes, they will. But Juggernaut, not even. Oof. 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 Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Dude, I don't know why you get so greedy with like your Blade Fury, bro. Like, oof. There's literally no point in getting so greedy with your Blade Fury. You can just Blade Fury TP and you don't risk something like that happening. And that Wind Ranger was too so close. So close on that shackle, actually almost canceling that TP. Fortunately for this Juggernaut, able to make it out. Yeah, it would have been disastrous for this Juggernaut if he actually ended up going down there. Speaking of disastrous, Aegis on the Lifestealer. And he's pretty much gonna have his basher about another 300 more gold, so so look, they probably want to push top, claim this last tier 2, and then move on to the high ground, and yeah, that's what they're doing. Dazzle though, needs to be a little bit careful though. Not a whole lot of heroes around here to help him out, and a whole lot of enemies. Unless Shadow did come to an end, not quite able to find this Dazzle here. Dazzle, Spidey senses are tingling, gonna start backing away. Oh, fortifications from Dire. Maybe a little bit premature there. Yeah, even Astro in the creep so he doesn't get hit. Nicely done. Yeah, make quick work of this tier 2. The Dire trying to mirror their movements right now. They don't really want to fight into the Aegis, but I fear they might, since the Radiant here is knocking on their tier 3s. And now the Radiant, the ones fortifying their structures. So it looks like there's gonna be a second set of Rex. They still have a whole bottom lane to work on here for the side of the Radiant, but with this Aegis, they might not even need to. Oh, dismember, but actually immediately canceling that there. Maybe getting a little bit scared of who could be in the vicinity. Poison touch, but they immediate use to push that off. I mean, the Radiant, they're sticking around. They're not going anywhere, so... Oh, Basher on the backpack for the Lifestealer. The Lifestealer will be TPing on back. Interesting. It looks like they want to take this last lane here on this off lane. And then get the Magas played a little bit safe. Maybe they find this axe on the retreat here. Going into the lane. Oh, but he goes onto the trees. Nicely done there. Definitely won't be able to find it now. No backdoor protection on tier 1, so we'll be able to get that. So the able to find the skill onto this Oracle here on the sidelines. Godlike spree for him. Him hammer onto the tower. Oh. Arrow onto the Dazzle, but blink forward with the arcane, and then dismember. Able to get the kill. Nice little hook there. Man, dude, this Radiant, dude, I actually have no intention of actually defending. I think they're literally just gonna give him Megas. Like, you know, Juggernaut's farming jungle over here, Lena's trying to take tier 1, Axis are farming their own jungle. This is just Megas, and I'm not sure you can actually defend so well against Megas, and I don't think the Radiant, after seeing this, I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. I think they're just gonna stick around and keep hitting buildings. But Wind Ranger is keeping on back. Jeldy with his jug. Focus, fire. Fortunately, the shackle shot not quite connecting on through, but Juggernaut has no way of getting out. Did he have a TP? He actually did have a TP, so we could have tried for the Blade Fury TP on out, but apparently not. Oh, Blink. Oh, actually, it was a hook. Hook dismember out of sight of the tower. Nah, I think this is just GG. Interesting. Very anticlimactic. I thought the Dire were at least gonna give it one last fight, but you know, as soon as like this Lifestealer got Aegis, they kind of just gave up. Like, okay, sure, we don't want to fight, but even their split push tactics weren't quite so effective at keeping the Radiant at bay. And in the end, they end up taking in the game. But dude, oh, what an OD game, man! That was actually insane. Like, I don't know how many saves he got, but close to around 10, if not more. Like some pretty clutch saves. Dealt good bit of damage, for sure. But dude, like, just like the damage that he dealt during the fights, and also that the saves that he was able to provide for his team were just so insane. Dude, 10-0. I didn't actually quite see that. He had 0 kills, but dude, damn, what an absolute OD game. Absolutely demolishing on this OD, making this offlane OD look good like it did back in the day. But damn, impressive performance here. I mean, if you're gonna be playing like this, you can change your name all you want, my friends. But anyways, really cool performance and really cool game. Like, kind of even looked a little sketchy. Like, I actually want to look at the graphs. Yeah, there was a point where it looked kind of sketchy. Like, started going in Dyer's way, but then this OD came in and set things straight, and the rating, they able to take that game. Pretty cool game, and thanks for sending it in. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the channel any way you can, whether that's liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, wherever it is. Grandma, girlfriend, unborn child, doesn't really matter. A vis of you. However, if you're not bothered, the mere fact you watch these videos, good enough for me. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day, and peace out.